constitution and in their way of life. And they like to think and make others think that their constitution had existed from very ancient times in just the same shape and feature which it displayed in the days of recorded history. Then it says, hold on, I'm going to go on page 91. Sorry. Page 97. Okay. This is page 97. Sparta was a large military school. Education, marriage, the details of daily life were all strictly regulated with a view to the maintenance of a perfectly efficient army. When a child was born, it was submitted to the inspection of the heads of the tribe, and if they judged it to be unhealthy or weak, it was exposed to die on the wild slopes of Mount Taygetus. At the age of 7 years, the boy was consigned to the care of a state officer, and the course of his education was entirely determined by the purpose of inuring him to bear hardships, training him to endure an exacting discipline, and instilling into his heart a sentiment of devotion to the state. At the age of 20, the Spartan entered upon military service and was permitted to marry, but he could not enjoy home life. Then they said at the age of 20, if you get Numbers, can you get Numbers 1, verse, start from 1 to 3? It explains how that back in the ancient time, back when we were in power, when we went to war, men from the age of 20 and upward were to enlist in the army, who was able to bear weapons. So that's a clue right there, which further proves that the Israelites. And we're going to go into the Apocrypha. We could get First Maccabees chapter 12 and read from 1 to 23. Yeah, but can you get Numbers chapter 1, verse 1 to 3?
Numbers chapter 1, verse 1. It says, "And the Lord spake unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were come out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with their numbers of their names, every male by their poll, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel. Thou and Aaron shall number them by their armies."
Yeah, so from 20 years old. Can you get First Maccabees 12 and 1?
It is First Maccabees 12 and 19.
You can start from the first chapter if you want.
First verse?
Yeah, from the first verse.
It says, "Now when Jonathan saw that the time served him, he chose certain men and sent them to Rome for to confirm and to renew the friendship that they had with them. He sent also on to the Lacedaemonians and to other places for the same purpose."
Yeah, so the Lacedaemonians, if you look up Lacedaemonians, you do research into that word or that name, it's the Spartans. You find out that that's referring to the Spartans.
That's right.
Which were Israelites. So read.
So they went unto Rome and entered into the Senate, and said, Jonathan the high priest and the people of the Jews send us unto you to the end ye should renew the friendship which ye had with them, and lead as in former time. Upon this the Romans gave them letters unto the governors of every place, that they should bring them into the land of Judea peaceably. And this is the copy of the letters which Jonathan wrote to the Lacedaemonians. Jonathan the high priest and the elders of the nation, and the priests and the other people of the Jews, unto the Lacedaemonians their brethren send greeting. There were letters sent in times past unto Onias the high priest from Darius, whom reigned then among you, to signify that ye are brethren, as the copy here underwritten doth specify.
That's right. So you had Israelites who were scattered throughout Asia Minor.
Yeah.
So that's further proof that the Gentiles in the New Testament, where it says that they're going to be saved or receive salvation, are the Israelites who were scattered in amongst the Gentiles, the actual Gentiles.
It says, at which time Onias entreated the ambassador that was sent honorably, and received the letters wherein declaration was made of the league and friendship. Therefore we also, albeit we need none of these things, for we have the holy books of the Scripture in our hands to comfort us, have nevertheless attempted to send unto you for the renewing of brotherhood and friendship, lest we should become strangers unto you altogether. For there is a long time past since ye sent unto us. We therefore at all times without ceasing, both in our feasts and other convenient days, do remember you in the sacrifices which we offer, and in our prayers, as reason is, and as it becometh to us to think upon our brethren. So they were praying for no Edomites, man, and they said, remember you in our prayers. It says, as we...
And the Spartans were going to war against the Edomites,
Because even in the
against the boy lovers.
In the movie 300, they said that the thing is, those are boy lovers.
Yeah.
It says, as we are right glad of your honor, as for ourselves, we have had great troubles and wars on every side, for so much as the kings that are around the borders have fought against us. Howbeit we not be troublesome unto you, nor to others of our confederates and friends in these wars. For we have help from heaven that secureth us, so as we are delivered from our enemies, and our enemies are brought under our foot. For this cause we chose Numeneus, the son of Antiochus, and Antipater, the son of Jason, and sent them unto the Romans, to renew the amity that we had with them in the former league. We commanded them also to give unto you, and to salute you, and to deliver you our letters concerning the renewing of our brotherhood. Wherefore now ye shall do well to give us an answer thereto. And this is the copy of the letters which Onias sent. Arius, king of the Lacedaemonians, to Onias, high priest, greeting. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians and Jews are brethren, and that they are the stock of Abraham.
So that's that's concrete proof right there, man.
Yep.
How could we think that that the so-called white man had to take out the Apocrypha because it had so much revelations, has a lot of information.
Yep, that's right. Now therefore, since this is